Yeah.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
One second. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ? ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಏನು?
ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ 25+ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವ್ರ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಅಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್, ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ನೋಡದೆ ಆರ್ಟ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು ತುಂಬ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ. ನಾನೊಂದು ಅರೌಂಡ್ 5 years 6 years ಅಗೋ ಚಿತ್ರಸಂತೆ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಚಿತ್ರಸಂತೆ ಆ್ಯನ್ಯಲ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಮತ್ತು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಷ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪೇರ್ಡ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡೌನ್ ಸಿಂಡ್ರೋಮ್ ಇದ್ದವರು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾರೆ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒಂಥರ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬರೀ ಇಂಥ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ನೇ ಶೋಕೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಅಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ 3 years ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ರೋಟರಿ ಅಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅದರ ದ್ವಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಒಂದು 30 ಜನ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. 16 ಆರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಯಿತು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಬಟ್ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ 28 ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್, 2 NGO ಕೂಡ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಾಲಮನು ವಿಲಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಆಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಡಿಸಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರು ಆಟ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಆಟ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾರಾಟಕ್ಕಿದೆಯಾ?
ಸೇಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ 2 ದಿವಸ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ತಂದುಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೇರಳದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೊಯಂಬತ್ತೂರಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಚೆನ್ನೈಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಡಿಶಾಯಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೂನಾದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ವರ್ಷ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ಷ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ನ ರೀಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಒಂಥರ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಡ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ನ ರೀಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ದಟ್ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ. ವಿ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಸಮ್ ನೈಸ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಶಿಪ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಈ ಸರ್ತಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಗೋ ಅಹೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅನ್ ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೀಚ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್.
ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಶ್ರಾವಣಿ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರನ್. ನಾನು IBM ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಹಾಗೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು and who are the chief guests for today, and I would like to interview them as well.
Sorry?
Chief guests.
The chief guest, let me see this. Sampath, give me 2 minutes. But thank you so much. Where is Mukesh?
These paintings are done by all specially abled people who actually paint with their hands, and people who don't have hands paint with their legs and mouth, and they're really specially abled. All these beautiful paintings.
We'll see here. I need a picture with you. Oh yes, ma'am. Okay.
Art. You did them? Nice. Okay. So this is Shirisha Shukla ji, who has done this beautiful art. Who is your inspiration? Okay. Art. Okay. 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 How many days did you take to complete this? 3 days. Wow. Okay, this beautiful painting. He took 3 days to complete this beautiful painting. When did you start art? Oil painting. Okay, oil painting. Thank you. Namaste. Your name? Okay. This is Sridhar Rajan.
Rangarajan.
Angaraj.
My dad's name is Rangarajan.
Okay. Okay. Rangarajan, sir. So, when did you start your art?
I started art at the age of
11. Nice. And this is your painting. How long did you take to finish this painting?
This I took 2-3 days.
Okay. Can you explain something about this painting?
This is from it's taken in Himachal Pradesh.
Okay.
This I taken in LIC calendar.
Okay.
Only this one I taken in Keerthana.
Okay.
Just on the way to Pondicherry.
Okay.
This
Nice.
place. This is the one in Kashmir. This
Okay.
is again internet.
Okay. Nice.
This is my cousin son from USA. This is from Sunrise.
Oh wow, nice.
And this is a duck art.
Duck art. Okay. So who?
All four is oil color and only this is only satin.
Okay. Who inspired you to start art?
Because I go every Saturday, go for art classes.
Okay.
Every Saturday.
Okay. Every Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. And you started art. You like art?
Yes, I like art.
Thank you.
Always you can keep in touch with me if you need anything.
Yes.
Always you are welcome to call me.
Thank you. Yes, sure I will. Thank you.
Add dry. So you have to maneuver like when it becomes dry, more rice, right? And you have to work fast before it dries up. But you can, even if it dries up, you can put more isopropyl alcohol and you can maneuver it. And the same method I use on post. And then you have to fix it with a usual varnish. It's done on Yuko paper. Special paper for this.
Oh, the paper itself is special.
Special. You can't do it on normal paper. It will get absorbed.
My son-in-law.
Last September, she finished it. 21.
Pragati, I need to buy some paintings. That's all. I can see some source that happens. I need to. Yeah. Oh my God! I want to take some time.
Hi, your name?
I'm Aishwarya.
Aishwarya. Which these are your paintings, right? Okay. Nice. How long have you been painting now?
It was my hobby from childhood.
Okay. So what made you get inspired towards painting?
It was so interesting for me, so I used to do that.
Okay. Nice. How long did you take to complete this one?
Just 8 hours.
Wow. And what kind of painting is it?
That's acrylic on canvas.
Acrylic on canvas. Really pretty. Thank you.
That is the bank. Now your customer. Yeah, these are his works.
Okay. This is Ramakrishnan.
Ramakrishnan, yeah.
N. Okay, Ramakrishnan N. And how does he paint?
5 to 6 years.
Okay. What was his inspiration to start painting?
He just loved colors, nature maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so he does with his foot.
Oh wow,
Yeah, he's a
foot
foot artist.
Okay. Like I've heard about foot artists, but the first time not seen anyone.
He does with his foot.
Okay. And what painting does he normally do?
Landscape.
Landscape. And
nature.
what kind of paints? Is it oil
These
paint?
are acrylic.
Acrylic.
Water.
Okay.
He also does watercolors.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
He loves
And
colors, mixing because of his condition, motor movements got affected. So
Okay.
he found that only with his right foot he is able to move things.
okay. So he
That's how he started.
When did he actually start painting?
Maybe by the age of 8,
Oh, okay. So this condition is since his childhood.
it's from his childhood. Birth.
Okay. What is this
Cerebral
condition?
palsy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so in which the motor movement gets affected. But there are
Okay.
different, say, what is the spectrum in that also.
Yeah, yeah.
His IQ is intact. So
Okay.
he's very intelligent, is above average. But the motor movement, the two sides of the brain, right?
Yeah.
So the one which controls the motor movement got
Okay.
affected.
Okay. Very beautiful paintings. How long does he take to complete one painting?
Depends if he has something in his mind.
Okay.
Maybe 3 days. Otherwise, it can take even a week or 10 days also. Again, depending on the size.
Okay.
Again, depending on the size. If it's a bigger canvas, then maybe it can take 10 to 15 days also.
Okay.
What's your name?
Aninditha.
Okay. So you also perform art, is it?
Yeah.
Or you're a student?
I am a performing arts student.
Okay, performing arts student. Where in Bangalore?
Yeah, I'm doing it in Revel University.
Where?
I'm doing it in Revel University.
Reva. Okay. Which style?
Kathak.
Kathak.
Thank you.
Saad.
Hi. Chitra. And these are your paintings. Okay, works for Infosys. Okay. How long have you been painting?
She's painting from 2011.
Already be in person. My pleasure. Hi Chitra, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. What do you do at Infosys?
Data entry operations.
Fabulous. Oh, very nice. This is amazing. Can you just, let's Pragati? I'm gonna buy this. Okay? I would love to buy this. We do a soul sticker. I would love to. I love horses. That's why. I love horses. Horses. They define something. I think they're very peaceful animals as well. But they do a lot of. They need to do other things.
Hi. Hi. Shanti Priya. What kind of paintings are these?
These are abstract form. This time I made it alcoholic.
Okay. Alcoholic paint.
Yeah, because abstract I'm able to express my emotions.
Okay.
And I feel it's an extension of myself. So when I'm painting what emotion, that's what I can make. The colors and all are what with my emotions I think at that time.
Okay. And how long have you been painting now?
I've been painting only for the past 3 years.
Wow.
I'm an ophthalmologist, so I don't get time. Only after apart from 2019 I'm painting.
Okay. And how long do you take to finish one painting?
6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. Because you have to work fast with this media. If it's acrylic, it's okay.
Okay.
It will get dry very soon. So
Yeah.
you have to maneuver it fast.
Okay. And how is this? This doesn't look like a canvas paper.
It's not canvas, it's special paper called gluco paper.
Gluco paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for alcohol ink.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much. This is Shanti Priya ji's art. Uma Joshi ji.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she is Uma.
Uncle,
Yeah.
ask her. Sold here.
Which one? Oh, that's sunrise. There was one here with it's a sunset.
I know that.
Sunrise. Yeah. These aren't sold. These can be there.
Okay. Hi, Umaji. How long has she been painting now?
She took it as a hobby and
Okay.
then she started doing it. First time. Before she was working on other forms of art, but
Okay.
now she started. This is the first time she's displaying on canvas.
Okay, on canvas.
She's from Pune.
Okay, from Pune. And what was her inspiration for art?
She started observing things in the year 2005,
Okay.
and then she started looking at her own ability. She started doing more and more of it.
Okay.
She has not taken any professional class or college. She does it on her own, self-learning.
Self-learning. Wonderful. It's amazing. These are too good. This also. Okay. These are her art. Very pretty ones. Okay, there. Hello. Your name?
My name is Suman.
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 How old are you?
I'm 38 age.
8. And how long have you been painting?
Painting for 1 month, 2 months.
2 months.
Because his eyesight is not good, no? So he's slowly painting.
Okay.
Some little.
आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं.
थोड़ा सा वो
हाँ.
कलर निकलता है.
हाँ.
आप दिस साइड देखते.
ओके. हाँ.
तो बस कंप्लीट कर दिया.
हाँ.
ये कर दिया. ऐसे करके slowly.
ओके.
Because of his eyesight is not good, no?
Eyesight. हाँ.
1 month.
ओके. एंड कितने सालों से कर रहे हैं ये?
3 सालों से. 3 years से.
3 years.
We are in
Only
Assam.
3 years.
We are in Assam.
Okay.
So we are. हम लोग आ गया.
हाँ.
So Bangalore में उसके लिए. और मैंने स्कूल में सीखा. पहले वो बिना निसर्गी है ना.
हाँ.
उसका पास उसका बाद लक्ष्मी.
हाँ.
विजयनगर लक्ष्मी है.
ओके.
उसका बाद वो गोब्रस मेरा
हाँ.
फ्रेंड है
ओके.
अमेरिका में.
ओके.
वो उसका लड़का उसको गिफ्ट दिया गोब्रस पेंटिंग.
ओके.
गोब्रस पेंटिंग से इंस्पायर हो गया.
ओके.
He like only निसर्ग पेंटिंग. निसर्ग का पेंटिंग.
ओके. ज्यादातर लैंडस्केप पेंटिंग्स करते हैं.
Only landscape painting.
ओके.
Only he doing landscape painting.
हाँ.
But he also doing something. Academy arts T-shirt design से बनाती है. T-shirt design बनाती है. Logo design.
ओके. लोगो डिजाइन. अनुराधा जी. What kind of painting is this? What type of painting is this? Cloth painting. Cloth, you paint on cloth. Okay. With fabric. Okay, fabric paints. Okay. From how long have you been painting? How many years?
Okay, she's my mom.
Okay.
This art is called batik art, batik painting.
Batik painting,
It
okay.
is first sketched on the cloth,
Okay, sketched.
pencil and everything.
Okay.
And then wax is used to paint
Okay.
with colors.
Okay.
And then that is left to set for at least 10 days, 1 week to 10 days.
Okay.
And then if you can see these cracks form,
Okay.
these
Oh.
cracks form.
Okay.
These formations are there, right? These form on the cloth itself.
Okay.
And then that is washed on with using colors and chemicals.
Okay.
And then this art is formed.
Okay.
It takes about 15 to 20 days to do an art of this scale.
Oh my god. Okay. And since how long has she been painting?
She is doing it from 1992.
Oh wow, that's pretty long.
Which is almost 30 years.
Yeah.
I was not born that time. So
Yeah.
she started it in Delhi.
Okay. So you're from Delhi.
No. Mom was working in Delhi, but we are
Okay.
from Bangalore.
Okay. And what was her inspiration on art?
Basically, she started observing things and
Okay.
she started meeting people.
New
Of
people.
her group.
Okay.
And then they all met together and they learned this form of art.
Okay.
And that's when it all started.
Okay. And was her condition since birth?
Yeah, since birth. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you. Okay. 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 This is her art. Okay. This is how she does the artwork. Nice. Thank you, sir. Okay, she first sketches it on the paper, on the cloth, and then dip it in the colors. Okay. Nice. Yes. Okay. Okay, greeting cards. She makes greeting cards also. Okay, that small size also. Okay. Okay. Hi, sir. Nikhil. Painting here. Okay. Translator. Okay. Anuji. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Aninditha.
Aninditha. Okay. Are you a student?
Sorry?
Are you a student?
Yes, I am a student.
Bangalore?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How long have you been painting?
Many years. Like, I had my first exhibition in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
In Bangalore only.
Okay.
Yeah. In my niece in Sadan. You must have heard
Yeah,
my
I've heard.
Sadan.
Yeah.
So there I had for 1 week.
Okay. And what kind of painting is oil painting?
No, I don't use oil painting because
Okay.
it's not allowed for me to use oil painting because the
Okay.
strokes are very pungent
Okay.
and my distance from my canvas is less now.
Yes.
That's why.
Okay.
So I do pencil sketching, acrylic painting, water painting,
Okay.
and charcoal, glass painting.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like to experiment. I do mixed media, like mixing all the type of mediums together
How do you paint with your
with my hands.
With your hands.
Yeah, I painted very big. In my home, I have a painting which is 3 feet by 4 feet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I made a good Buddha, Lord Buddha.
And how long did you take to complete that?
That painting, it took me 2-3 weeks. Yeah. Actually, I don't paint continuously. I can't paint continuously. I have some spondylitis problem also.
Okay.
So everyone asks me to do on a break.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
And what was your inspiration on painting?
Nature. I started by looking at roses. Roses were my first love. You can say that. Still, roses are my love. but I like to paint more in a detailed way. You can see in my paintings, lot of detailed works are there.
Yeah.
I have another painting which is not installed. I like to show you.
Okay.
They will install soon because they have some issue. Yeah, see this painting.
Wow.
It is still life. By looking at a real flower, I have painted this.
Wow.
It is on a canvas and acrylic painting.
It's amazing.
Thank you. What do you study?
I am a performing arts student.
Oh wow, that's nice. So soon you will be going to host your exhibition.
Sure, maybe.
Oh wow, that's nice. So what kind of artist you are?
I'm a dancer.
Dancer?
Yeah.
Wow, which dance?
Kathak.
Kathak, wow. I have painted a painting of Kathak also.
Oh wow,
yeah, water
nice.
painting.
Nice.
I love water painting the most.
Oh wow. And how long have you been painting?
Me? I started before 2008.
Oh,
Yeah.
before 2008. So it's been so many years.
Yeah, it's many years. Before I was.
Have you learned painting or are you
No, I'm
self-taught?
self-taught artist.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Because my focus is there only. Then I made my passion into profession. Right now I'm a teacher also.
Oh wow.
I'm an art teacher.
How do you manage to teach students?
I love kids, that's why I manage. You will come to my house now and you will see if I will go downstairs, I'm always surrounded with kids. They don't leave me, they don't let me go here and there. So I teach online right now.
Okay.
Before I used to teach offline.
Nice meeting you, Anu.
Same here. What's your name?
Aninditha.
Aninditha. Good one. Keep in touch.
Sure, ma'am.
You're on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I will find out, or you can also find me out.
Sure, I will.
I will send you the. Where shall I send? We can have your number,
Sure, I'll.
or you can just have. Yeah.
I'll search you on Facebook actually because I'm going online.
Okay, you're making me. Oh my God, such. Thank you. So sweet of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you so much for coming. Managed to beat the. So much from the technique.
It's not odd, but I think it's not
Ask, but the one is
So I don't know.
Hello everyone, welcome to this special exclusive that we are showing for iAsia and Art from the Heart by Pragati. As you've been seeing over the last half an hour, 40 minutes, we've been talking to a lot of artists with disabilities over here and who showcase some really brilliant works. Here we have with us today Ms. Pratima Shenoy, who has not only come here to see the exhibition, but she has also been working very, very actively over the last many years, working with children with disabilities and empowering them, giving them the confidence that they can take on this work. So let's just hear it from her. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Keerthana. Thank you. So first of all, what do you think of the exhibition?
The exhibition is just great. I mean, we can just see how people have overcome whatever shortcomings they have, but they have overcome it so beautifully that I have no words to express. It's just mind blowing.
So over the years, you have worked with a lot of children with disabilities, and it can be any form of disability, I suppose, right? So and I also understand that a couple of your students are here today who are also showcasing. They're coming tomorrow. Can you please show us their art? So we're just going to go see the artworks of these students of Ms. Pratima who have also showcased their talent here. Come along.
Special needs. It's like that. 6 art.
So how old are these artists?
They are 20 plus. Okay. And they have various most of them are artistic. Okay. And, but they are excellent in art. I mean, if you give them a piece of art, they forget everything and they just immerse themselves.
Fantastic. So as you can see, these are artworks by people with autism, but now when you see such things, when you see them, sitting on such a huge platform, you realize that there is nothing called disability. Everything is an ability. It's just the way that you look at things and you understand that, everybody is different and they're unique in their own ways. So can you tell us something about your students?
3 of them have been made by one Mr. Shashank. And he is not only good at art, he is also a very good singer. He is learning Karnataka music also now. Wonderful. From the school they are encouraging him. And the other one is the other 3 are by Sheikh Abdul. We call him MF Hussain of our school because you give him any piece of art and he, without even taking off the pencil once and without using an eraser, he is able to sketch whatever piece of art you give him. He is excellent.
Wonderful. Can you also tell us the name of your organization?
It is Bala Mano Vikasa Kendra, which is located at Malaysia. It's a 50-year-old organization. In fact, this year they are celebrating the golden jubilee.
Oh wow! In fact, students of Bala Mano Vikas Kendra, which is in Malleshwaram in Bangalore, is not only encouraging their students into exploring art as expression, but even the multiple gifts that they make, during Diwali. It can be lamps, it can be, paper bags, and so on. Are truly wonderful. I've been, seeing their products over the last few years, and they're simply brilliant. So during festival time, if you do want to get in touch with them, please do, and please do pick up the products that they make and give them a global platform, that you can definitely do to encourage these young artists. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
So these are the paintings by the students from Bala Mano Vikas Kendra. I'm just going to kind of pan you through to more. And you can see the range of colors, which just shows the kind of expression that they have of art. The way, especially in this painting, if you see the way the waterfall is, and the manner in which it is flowing, and the bubbles and the froth that is coming out, it's just so beautifully expressed. And it's no easy task because they're fighting against so many things, but at the end of the day they come out victorious. So if they can do, I think we whom we call ourselves able, should probably encourage them even more to come out with their beautiful talent as often as they can. So we're going to just take another walk through this exhibition. Okay. Here we have with us artworks of Mr. Subramaniam Achari.
Hi. How long?
Okay, Mr. Subramaniam is hearing impaired, and we're just going to try to get our transcriber. But while we're doing that, I'd like to take you through the various artworks that are there here. If you can see, this is an abstract piece of art, but it has so much of expression if you start, looking deep into it. And just look at these. Look at the intricate work that they have done here, that Mr. Subramaniam has done here, the lines, the symmetry of the lines in every piece over here just goes to show there's so much of depth in what he's trying to convey through this creative task. And I would also like to bring to your attention that if you would like to purchase any of these products, you can also purchase them online. We will be sharing the link for the online purchase, very soon on the same chat.
Yeah. He started his art form. His name is Subramaniam. He's from Maharashtra. He's from Maharashtra.
Okay.
And he started in the age of. He's still 23, and he started in 2016.
Okay. So we have our translator here who's going to help us speak with Mr. Subramaniam Achari.
Yeah, he took his professional art class as well. And he's into this art for almost 5 to 6 years now. And he's doing this day in, day out. So he gets commission arts as well, and he's into day in, day out. He's into this. And, that's his.
Is he available online? Does he have like an Instagram handle or so on?
Yeah, he does have his. Yeah, he has his Instagram handle.
Okay, so we are going to be showing you the Instagram handle titles of Mr. Subramaniam Achari, where you can please connect with him. Do encourage these wonderful artists. He is I'm going to show it to you just so that it becomes easier. His Instagram handle ID is subramaniam.achari.16, and he's got a massive 732 followers. So, please do go ahead, add him onto your Insta, follow him, and do encourage his art, because this is, I think, a brilliant piece of art that you're seeing here. And, if you can ask him to explain this art, what was the expression here?
Okay, it's just it might seem very simple to us, but to keep it very, very simple from my point of view, it's just throwing of colors on the canvas, and that's how he wants to express a blast of colors and express happiness through it.
Okay. So, yes.
Yeah?
Okay, we have here Mr. Saad Khan, who is a director and an improv artist, and he was one of the chief guests at today's event. While we get to talk to Mr. Saad Khan, I would like to take you through and meet with some more artists. So, if you can take a look at the works of Mr. Rajiv, he is hearing and speech impaired, and we're going to have a chat with him with our translator.
He works in Canada Bank, and once he's done with his work, post work, he's also an artist.
When did he start?
From childhood, he's been doing art.
He's been doing child art since his childhood.
Goes on dates. His grandmom, his uncle, his mother, all of them are artists, and that's how he gets the taste of art.
Which is his favorite medium of art?
Sketching is his favorite.
This one? Okay. This is sketching is basically his very favorite medium of art expression, and this, as you see, is the cheetah, which has been very intricately done. If you can just pan into this, You can see that the lines are so symmetrical. There's so much of design element that has gone into it, which just makes it a very, very beautiful piece. It's a very overwhelming piece when you see it in person here. And you can also see this beautiful play of colors. You know, he's only used about 2-3 shades, but the effect, the overall impact is so brilliant. It's so symmetrical. It's so brilliant. And this beautiful, picture of a mother's love, and that's what he calls it. So, how did he get this concept of mother's love?
Okay, he keeps referring to many magazines and books. So that's why I guess the inspiration of expressing how mothers love it.
And what does he also teach art?
He doesn't teach art, but he's a self-taught artist, but he intends to teach at some point.
Okay, thank you very much. Can we interview?
Yes, of course. Hi, Saad. What's up?
We're coming here on behalf of iAsiaNewsMusic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what do you think has how was your experience being
My experience is, I think I've not felt so untalented in my entire life. So I think today has been a day where it's been a wake-up call in terms of disability, right? We take our abilities for granted, but I think we only can see reason when these people like us from the other side of talent pool, when we come and we see artists with their problems with unfortunately, I have to use the word disability, are able to do such amazing things, which I feel is it just makes people like us feel on the other end. Oh my God, there's so much inspiration that we can draw from, and not just people who are in the artistic field, just anybody, right? The artists with problems, with situations where I met someone who's painting from their foot, for that matter, or someone who's is painting from the edge of their hands. Right? These are things that are so difficult to do. So I think it's using a problem and creating a solution out of it, or creating art out of it. I think there's a lot of luck that's with it, but there's also a lot of passion and I would say true grit and determination, which is just unbelievably inspiring. That's what is my take on it.
Right. So, this question that I wanted to ask you now, we see that people with special challenges have been regulated to various fields, be it in governance, be it in the corporate sector, be it even as artists. But how much of this do we get to see going forward in Indian cinema? Because we don't really see people there.
Yes, of course. The problem is, I think, at the end of the day, there's a problem that it might get dramatized in a wrong manner. Of course, we saw it with Tare Zameen Par, where there was something, dyslexia came to it.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is artists with disabilities performing in Indian cinema.
It's going to take a special kind of a script, a special kind of a filmmaker to do that. I think it's going to happen at some point. And there was a movie with Daniel Day-Lewis years ago called My Left Foot. Right? So I'm pretty sure that even in the Indian scheme of things, it will get spread. It's just a matter of time. Because I feel today even audiences who are watching content want to watch stuff that is inspiring, motivating, that has a voice. And I think there's no bigger voice than someone who is specially abled or differently abled, for them to spread out and actually do something so inspiring will only inspire more people. Right? It's a chain, and I think for that chain event to happen, it's going to take time, but it will happen. I'm very optimistic.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So that was with us, Mr. Saad Khan, who is the director and actor artist, and we're now going to pan on and take you through some more artists today who have displayed their artworks here. to you the works of Nikhil Vyavahare. And Nikhil Vyavahare is from Pune, and he is also speech and hearing impaired. He has an expertise in Varli art and murals, drawings and paintings. And in fact, he came to the limelight when he prepared a Ganesha idol on stone, and it was using M-seal. So we will now be talking to Nikhil Vyavahare. So we have a translator asking a few questions on our behalf.
So he works with the government in Pune. He's a cashier.
Okay.
And in the year of 2004 he completed his graduation, and that's when he also started his artworks. It's been quite a journey, and all these arts which you see takes about 1 to 2 days with some great concentration, and that's how he completes.
So what is the medium that has been used?
And he uses canvas itself to complete all his artworks, and that's how this is.
What was his inspiration? There's some very interesting, intense conversation that's happening that we're going to be privy to in just a few moments.
Okay, so his inspiration is the Maharashtra culture and the travel hotspots that they have. By observing those, especially Varli art, by observing those, that's when he also took inspiration from those to express his form of art.
What was his, what was it that inspired him to do the very first, that stone mural using M-seal?
Started with his mom telling him and showing him about Varli art, and he used all kinds of materials to come up with his artwork, and at some point of time that he realized that his painting on murals was his thing, and his mom encouraged him more than anybody.
Okay, so his mother has been the greatest inspiration for him, who showed him about, taught him about Varli art, introduced him to Varli art. Let me just kind of pan in and show you. This puppy, this dog painting, I think is like brilliant. Just look at the eyes, look at the expression in the eyes. And this is definitely Varli art with a difference, you can see there's more detailing over here. I'm going to zoom in and to show you better. And look at this peacock, see the brilliance with which the colors have been portrayed here and brought out. There's another one with the peacock. If you look at the eyes, they look so realistic, they look so beautiful and expressive.
Every weekend now we are here in Vienna, and tomorrow I go to my meeting. So I don't know what time.
So we're going to walk you through to another artist, and while I'm walking through, I'm going to show you some more pictures on the go. Just see the display of colors. It's such a vibrant image over here. There's so much of beauty, so much of color, and so much of meaning, especially if you look at this. It talks about the humdrum that goes on in the ear. there's everything that you could think of, the different kind of sounds that go on in the ear, and there's music, there's noise, there's humdrum, there's everything, there's chaos, but there's also there's a beauty in this chaos that is showing up. This looks almost digital printed. You would never even perceive that this could be hand painted. And these paintings that I'm showing you are by the artist Jyoti Kiran. So Jyoti K. Kumar, she is also speech and hearing impaired, and she started showing her skills and talent by drawing pictures on the walls at a very young age. So I think parents who have issues with their children drawing on walls, you never know, you might be hiding an artist from them. And she sometimes mixes art with technology. I think that's very that's very well brought out over here. And she is interested in depicting village life in all her aspects. So I'm just going to take you through to another very vibrant painting of hers, where you can see her interest in village life. And she has participated in several exhibitions, and she's also won admiration and awards for many of them. Hi Jyoti. Yeah, we're going to, this is Jyoti Kiran over here, and we're just going to get our translator for a moment, please. As you bear with me, we will, I'll just show you through her paintings. So as I told you, this is another painting. If you can see the depth that is there, her interest in technology, which is brought out by the various gears that she has put in, and the beauty of the eye that sees several things. I think there's so much of depth in this that we're going to talk to Jyoti herself and ask her what was going on in her mind when she was when she conceptualized this piece of art. So we have, this is Jyoti, and please bear with us while we bring our translator through. Yeah, hi. Yes. So we would like to understand what was what was she trying, what was going on in her mind when she did this painting and that painting, especially with so much color, there's also so many elements of different aspects that are there in that.
I like that kind of thing.
Me too.
Doing their different paintings, what about the deaf? We should see something different and let us do something different and with a different idea. So, not the same like the normal. For the deaf, we have to do different things. So, I felt then she was thinking and planning and what came to her mind, saying that we can give us what are the different sounds.
I am so overwhelmed right now. I'm just going to repeat, for those who probably have sound issues and couldn't hear. This painting basically depicts that these are the different kind of sounds that the hearing impaired cannot hear. And it's very overwhelming for me right now to even speak about this, because we just take everything that we have for granted. But when you look at this and when you understand what goes on in an artist's mind, especially artists with special abilities, I'm not going to call them disabled anymore. I think I feel very disabled when I look at all of this. That it's just amazing. It's just brilliant. Similarly, what was going on over there? Because this I can understand. She can personally relate to. That was really art.
With the eye, she said, I is going to follow. So with the hand, we speak with our hands. So I do something like that. Walks with her, power with her. So we see everything. So I is someone like this. So many power and Kazan is two sides with different things. And it's like how to talk. So I has got a lot of power. Some sheet. watch and only the eyes that speak.
Right. So if you look at the way she has brought out the power of the eye, for people who find it difficult to speak and hear, I think there's so much of brilliance that is there. There's so much of depth in their thought process that goes in. That I think it's high time that we people who call ourselves normal, start looking at life from their lens and understanding how important it is that every aspect that we have is a gift from God to us.
This box is something like a gold. The eye gives so much that we as hearing impaired people we have a gold. That is the eye. It's like a ball that speaks and this is how it is. And we can win. We hearing impaired people can win.
This is your race track with the finish line, and I think they are definitely winners in their own way. I mean,
they can have sign language, they do different ideas, they have different things we have. And these are the tailoring, stitching, and this is the computer, and different machines. These are the staircase, you go up the ladder, and the film, and all these things all put together. So these are all at last we come, and the puzzle.
Piecing of the puzzle, of life. What is her, interest in technology that she brings in into her paintings?
What do you think technology, all this thing, what do you think? I was working with a computer and then I thought that before she was doing computer and also hand painting, all those put together.
It is very, very beautiful, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have come from iAsiaNewsMusic and the program is being broadcast by
iAsia.
And we're broadcasting this live.
We're going to show it live on TV,
online.
Facebook.
Online.
Facebook.
online, YouTube.
Facebook.
And Facebook.
YouTube and it's coming they feel so sad that they can't hear this music.
You should tell us that what we can't hear is what they hear.
They can't hear what we hear.
Because they hear from the heart.
Solo. Some text English. That's our English. Text. Takes device. Sign language. Like putting all the templates.
Jyoti is going to be showing us a product that her son has made, where it converts sign language into words. So he has also won the first position at the district level in Karnataka, and he's only in grade 9. It's just amazing how much how much of technology can be used. Just see the proud mother here in this photograph. The proud. I've just been given to understand both the father and the mother are hearing impaired, but and they have a son with normal abilities, and it's just amazing the way he's been supporting his parents and their community in communicating with everybody else, communicating with the world, and coming into the mainstream. So it's people who are out there, if you can support such students and such young scientists, I think you really should do it. Thank you.
These are some beautiful paintings by Rajani Khatokarji. She is also a speech and hearing impaired person. She does Fevicryl art and even teaches that kind of art. You can see the intricate designs where she uses the kind of stones on her painting, depicting the shine of the jewelry. These artworks are called the period portraits. You can see how beautifully they have done this artwork. Very beautiful and intricate designs, detailed work. These paintings are done on hardboard and ceramic. Usually they are of 2 or 3 feet and very detailed work. Such detailed stonework.
Her name is Ranjini. How has she been? How long you doing this? Six years onwards.
From the age of 6, she's been doing this art.
What is the name of exhibition? This painting, how did you feel? What was it? And see, not to worry. Peaceful. That's all. Peacefully, she wants she has not challenged. She has problems and happy. But she took this as an interesting thing, saying that she wanted to face it. And that's how she can just forget to be happy and concentrate more on this.
So, if you couldn't hear them clearly, our artist Rajini here has been having a lot of domestic issues, but she overcomes them completely, by immersing herself in art. If you even look at the borders that she has done, there is so much of detailing.
Pure gold. Gold. No, painting with gold.
It's a painting
Just
with
look at this. I'm just going to pan in and show you the detailing that is there. Look at the borders. Just see the kind of detailing that is there, even in the borders that you find here.
Eyes. See the eyes so beautiful. Very pretty. And again, this is ceramic. Here, ma'am.
She uses the medium of hardboard and ceramic and oil paints to do these paintings.
Eyes.
Just look at these eyes and just look at the vibrancy of the colors.
The royal art.
Just see the
Seems
eyes.
like the eyes tell a different story altogether.
That's acrylic. The other one.
This is an acrylic.
This is another one. It's got slight hints of Lipan, but it's not Lipan. This is again canvas and ceramic, while the others were hardboard and ceramic. And it's been painted using acrylic. And there's a lot of mirror work that you can see in this art piece. So why has she, what inspired her to use this kind of a medium where she uses stones and...
Why you thought you want to put stone and all that? Why did you think? Why like this? No, she saw the film and from the film she is thinking of.
So is this
Oh, this is...
Is it Rekha?
Yes, the last painting in fact does give a glimpse of Rekha over here. You see, she was inspired by Rekha in the movie Utsav to make these paintings with a lot of jewelry and a lot of stones that are embedded into her art.
She got her press by
Just look at the way she's brought out the beauty of the eyes.
She wanted to do that. Seeing that film,
Two got sold. Okay, two paintings already.
Two paintings are sold? Which ones?
which one you sold? Which one is sold?
Oh, before. Okay. I'm again reiterating that if any of you are interested in purchasing any of these art, please check back for the purchase link on the same chat of this live. We will be posting the link where you can go ahead and purchase and inspire these and encourage these artists who are breaking barriers and going ahead and doing the bringing out such beautiful creative.
Close up to the jewelry artwork what she's done.
Okay. Just look at this.
Mesmerizing work. It seems like it's a real jewelry on a painting.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Just look at the beauty of the flower as well and the hair. Every petal, the move, the bend, the colors, it's just so vibrant.
diamond. She's saying, the earrings. Can you see the earrings glittering?
So these are real diamonds?
Like that. She's saying.
The shine. She wanted to dip in a diamond,
but it glitters like that.
Okay. So I'm sorry, these are stones that have been very carefully chosen to glitter such that they,
look like diamonds.
Shine off the surface like diamonds. Yes. These are paintings by Sriha Shukla that you might have seen earlier in the day as well. Just going to pan you through some of his other artwork. Just look at this. Look at this. This is a wonderful piece of art. You see, the way the fold of the clothes are hanging from the balcony. And he's used marble art, to showcase the sky and the the walls, the towers. It's just amazing.
So when I spoke to this artist, he told me that this particular painting he took around 3 days to complete, and he does oil paint, mostly oil paint on canvas. He's also a hearing and speech impaired person.
So, Aninditha, do you know why he wanted to depict, one of the indie dogs and not one of those breeds?
I'm not sure about that, but though he loves the nature a lot and he likes the kind of life depicted in nature, so that's how he wanted.
Beautiful.
Here you can see a mother, an Adivasi woman feeding her child.
Yeah, and can you see all those little symbols that are there in the background which talk about various disabilities, and it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how you are, it's the mother's love is eternal at any given point in time. This is another oil on canvas by Srihar Shukla. While we're doing this, Pragati would like to extend its heartfelt thank you to iAsiaNewsMusic for broadcasting this event live and giving a global platform to its artists. We're now moving on to see the artwork of Kailash Karyapa. Kailash Karyapa is part of Sense Kaleidoscopes, which is a unit of Ayati Trust, and it's an academy for art and academics for youngsters with autism in Bangalore. And their students learn drawing and painting, design, visual arts, pottery, sculpture, theatre and printmaking techniques. So this is a work by Kailash Karyapa. I'm going to walk you through some of his other works which are very unique, very, very unique. There's a mix of color, there's symmetry as well as there's asymmetry. And we have paintings by Pranav Nayak over here, which are very mosaic in nature. I'm just going to walk you through some of his paintings. So if you look at
These are from an NGO.
Yes, and the artist here is Pranav Nayak. He calls this coffee mornings, which I think is very interesting for the way he's depicted the art. But Aninditha, if you look at this, right? Just look at the way the mosaic is, putting over here, and he calls it the rotring color pens. Sorry, that's the medium, and it's called zoom in. So if you look at it,
it feels like you're literally zooming in through the paint. This is kind of like a magnifying glass. This is how it looks, and this is how it's zooming in through this magnifying. Very well pictured. Rotring color pens. He did it to the pens. This is done with pens.
We are now taking you through to Adarsh Shetty's artworks. He's named this Van Gogh, the very world famous painter and a much renowned and respected artist of his times and even today. So this is inspired by Van Gogh, and if you see the vibrancy of colors, he's used all the vibrant colors in the middle, kept it toned down in the background and in the foreground. And I'm going to take you through to the, towards the painting, and if you can see, everywhere he's used the background with the name of Van Gogh, which is why he's named it Van Gogh. You can see it right at the top where I'm pointing to. You have the name of Van Gogh completely in the background. I think it's a very brilliant way of, showing your tribute to a painter that you admire. This is another painting by Adarsh Shetty.
Calls it faces, mixed media.
So he's used mixed media over here. And these are the various...
I think they've left actually.
These are the various, emotions that are being shown in the background. We're now taking you towards the paintings of Rohit Anand. He calls this amusement. But I think the whole art of Kathakali and the vibrancy of, the art form and the colors that are used even in this art form has been so beautifully depicted over here.
And he's used acrylic method of painting for this.
Look, can you see the symmetry of, the shapes that have been used? It's so well spaced out and so beautifully done.
Thought of.
This is the Gomateshwara, the very famous, statue of the Jain guru in
Gomateshwara.
in the Gomateshwara temple. And he's showcasing people. And if you actually look at the faces, right, it shows you that everybody is the same in front of God. It doesn't matter whether you are specially abled or what we call ourselves normally able, but still at the end of the day, we're all one in God's eyes. Okay, we're going to go on and take you and show you some more artists over here who have displayed their art. Just going to pan you through. We also have with us here today the CEO of Giftories.com, Vandana Prasad, who has very actively been encouraging and empowering women to bring out their art and to start making a living for themselves, becoming economically independent. So, Ms. Vandana, what do you think of the exhibition here today?
After seeing this exhibition and meeting with the artists, I feel that, what am I cribbing about? We have all the faculties and still we crib about so many things, I don't have this, I don't have this. I think we should take motivation from these artists. The first thing that made me feel is so humble. My God, if somebody who can come out of their, challenges and come and create such beautiful art forms. I think in our own way, as a CEO of Giftories and a company where I am also encouraging these kind of small artists and all that, if I can be of any help or if I can do my little bit in encouraging any of these artists, I think that would be wonderful. I would have gone a long way of doing this. So basically what I want to share with you is that this is an amazing thing and wonderful feeling that we get. A kind of satisfaction being among all these things and motivation for any time that you feel low in whatever you are doing, you see, meet any one of these artists and your energy levels will be skyrocketing. I think that's all I can say about all these artists. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please do enjoy the exhibition.
Definitely. Thank you.
Mr. Sridhar Raghunath, right? Yeah, we have with us now Mr. Sridhar. You were diagnosed with autism at 2.5. Have you ever thought that this has restricted you in any way?
No, I went to the ceremony assessment. First I went to the study and actually we had got to Malleshwaram all the way to go to Tekka. Then to take the bus to Majestic to go to Malleshwaram. But then one of my dad's cousin sister, Parvati, she's a psychiatrist. She only diagnosed with autism, told me.
Right. But, since childhood, I understand that you've been painting and you've been displaying your works,
Yes.
right? So, what is it that took you to art?
Art it was actually my hobby, actually.
So, how do you feel when you paint? What kind of emotion do you feel?
Emotion means I always remember the old songs, like Muhammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar, Mukesh. I always who left us. And this always inspired me by singing the old songs.
So do you also sing?
No, but because I sing while they copy their voice.
Can you do one for us?
No, actually I'm not good at singing.
Okay. So what was the, what was it that inspired you to do this, the Himalayan movement?
Because these things I normally get it from Google images.
So whatever image you like, you try to recreate it.
Yeah. Recreate.
If you can just pan closer in, you can see, there's a lot of, a lot of, nature imagery that is there here. So does nature inspire you the most or do people inspire you?
Nature only inspires me. I always think as a soul.
You feel nature has its own soul that you can feel.
Yeah, nature itself has its own soul to feel. Yeah.
And that's what gives you the greatest pleasure.
That only gives us my greatest pleasure.
Great, fantastic. Wishing you all the very best, and we do hope to see more paintings of yours.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
You come from Chennai, I understand. Yes. So, what was it that inspired you to participate at Art from the Heart?
Most of my friends from art institution are participating, and I thought this is a good platform to show my talent.
Fantastic. So you're a practicing ophthalmologist.
I don't practice art. Okay. I run an NGO for Parkinson's. Okay. So, and the World Parkinson's Pollution Ambassador.
For those of you who are watching, here's the World Ambassador for Parkinson's. So if any of you want to reach out to Shanti Priya, I think you should. But we're going to talk a little more about her artwork. So what is it? I see there's a lot of marble-ish kind of effect.
These are abstract. These depict my emotions when I'm doing that.
Okay.
So it is an extension of myself. So I do more of emotions.
Okay.
So this is the ebullience, that means cheerful. Then each mood is depicted.
So what are you trying to say through this?
This is ethereal.
Ethereal. Okay.
That is paradise.
Oh, wow.
This is bondage.
Why do you think paradise is
because of the
shades
colors? I feel paradise is shades of pink.
Okay. And
this is bonding.
Bonding. Okay. So do you mean to say that this is like two water bodies coming
together? Not water bodies. It's two souls coming together.
So the conscience and the souls coming together. Wow. That's very, very deep. So since you are one of the global ambassadors, so what is it that how do you take art to people with Parkinson's and help them overcome their personal inhibitions?
Yeah, art has a meditative feeling. So I make most of my members, my foundation, who practice art. So we have a lot of workshops on art therapy, mandala art. These all makes us focus better, the cognition is better, and it's like a type of meditation. Okay. So we get engrossed in it, and usually because Parkinson loss of dopamine. So whenever you do all this art, dopamine is naturally produced. So you have that feeling of well-being. Wonderful. So, it's just very overwhelming. It's such beautiful pieces that you created. Thank you very much. And we hope to see a lot more of your artwork and a lot more of work that you do. Thank you so much. So we're just going to walk across and meet with some more people who have come for the exhibition. If you can see these, some more art pieces. Just going to show you some more art pieces here. You just see the joy on the eyes of in the eyes of the artists over here who are participating. It's just so overwhelming over here. Nothing seems to stop them, and that's exactly how it should be. These artworks here are from Sravani, who's a paraplegic artist herself and who has curated these arts using the pen, who has curated this entire exhibition of art from the heart. Just look at this camaraderie between two artists. It's just so beautiful.
I'm with the artist.
You're with the artist?
Brother, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Your good name?
Vijaya.
Can we stand there, please?
Yeah, sure.
Hello. Hi. So this is artist Ramakrishna who's here, and this is his sister, Vijaya. So Vijaya, it's so wonderful to see you here with your brother. I'm sure. I mean, how many years of camaraderie have you all had together?
I think I can't name it. Yeah, we were there 3 years back as part of the canvas also.
Yeah.
And I think he had his first exhibition in Bangalore at the Chitrakala Parishad.
Wow.
So that was in 2011.
Okay. So when?
2011.
2011. Okay. Nine.
Yeah.
2009. He knows his dates better. So so when did he start painting?
I think he must have started when he was around 8 years.
Oh.
So it's been a long journey of say 46 years now.
Lovely. So what kind of art inspires him? I see a lot of nature,
He loves
over here.
nature. Basically, he calls himself as a landscape artist.
Wow. So, and a lot of mountain imagery as well. So why mountain imagery? Can you ask?
Why mountains? Why mountains? I like
He just likes mountains, and he doesn't need to put it in words. You know, the joy is just there, showing on his face. It's just so beautiful. So as a sister, how have you seen him grow as an artist from childhood to now?
Earlier it was just mixing of colors. He started with the watercolors.
Okay.
And slowly graduated to acrylic.
Okay.
He still does watercolors. And like I said, you see all his works are nature works.
Right.
So now he slowly started with portrait also.
Portraits as well. Wonderful.
Just pencil sketches.
No, but that's still wonderful, you know.
So he just started with portraits.
So when can we see your portrait exhibition, Mr. Ramakrishna? Very soon? He doesn't know.
Since he just started,
Right.
So it's wonderful. I mean, it's so beautiful to see such artworks, and there's so much of detailing. I'm just going to take our viewers through to get a closer look.
Soul.
Oh, this is soul.
Yeah.
Wow. It's called the leering tree.
The leaning.
Oh, the leaning.
Leaning actually, but they
it's called the leaning tree. Okay.
I'll have to change it to N.
Just for our viewers, Ramakrishna is orthopedically handicapped, as you can see, and he suffered from cerebral palsy. But none of this has deterred his determination to show his talent and express himself through art. There's an abstract piece which he calls Carpet of Leaves, if you can see here. He wants to say something. And look at this. Just look at the way the mountain has been depicted. And when we asked him why he likes mountains, he just felt shy and said that he just loves mountains. But there's so much of expression that is there here. There's so much that he wants to say and express through this wonderful medium of painting. Here's another one, which is titled The Meadow. So if any of you would like to purchase any of these paintings, do get in touch with Pragati. We will be sharing the link on this very same chat very soon. We now have with us Padmaja, who is the sister of Sravani. Sravani was the person who's been the force behind curating this wonderful exhibition of art from the heart. So Padmaja, I know that you have played a very important role in what exactly kind of the challenges that you face, and how did you and Sravani come together?
It's actually Shravani's brainchild to do something like this, because she's always been wanting to give a platform for artists to display their work. So that thing was there in her for a while, and then slowly we thought maybe it's a time now for us to kind of execute the plan. So 2 years back we wanted to, but because of COVID everything came to a halt. But then yes, now that everything has settled down, we thought we will do something for the artists. And she has a good network, so obviously she was able to assemble people, gather them, and then what we realized during the process is there are many artists who are actually extremely good at what they do, very talented, very unique way of doing art, but then it's just that they are not getting the right platform. So probably it is a very small niche from our end, but then hopefully it's benefiting them. That's the only thing. It's purely, it's for their benefit. We have no profit motive or anything of that kind. Whatever proceeds from the sale of those paintings is purely goes to the artist.
It's more of creating visibility for the artists. It is very difficult for them also to approach to the world and showcase what they have, unique talent they have. These type of platforms definitely create a connection. So it's only objective.
Mr. Ramachandran, which of these media has been your favorite?
In terms of medium,
as in which of these paintings have you been able to relate to the most?
I cannot select one.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to select one. You can point to
everything actually. I'm getting confused for the past 4 hours. If I have to think as a top of mind recall, which painting comes to me? Everything it's like seeing Tirupati God. Once you come out of the temple, the moment you come out of the temple, you will forget him again. You will feel like again going to see. So that is a unique place. That is how I am feeling here, as if visiting Tirupati temple. Because I am unable to recollect anything. Everything catches my attention. And the moment I turn this side, again I forget. So top of mind recall is not happening. I want to say that everything is best.
Thank you very much, and wishing you and Sravani and Mr. Raju as well being the force behind the work.
Of course, it doesn't go without saying, it well. So he's always great also.
Wishing you all many more such exhibitions, and giving you all the power to bring out such artists and give them a platform.
Thank you, Keerthana. Thank you for taking our time, and thank you for making time and coming here.
Actually, this is one place which I felt to be very honest. I don't have much knowledge about painting, to be very frank. But when I came here, when I saw the profile of all these brilliant artists, I felt like, why is that we keep trying for what we don't have in life? So when I look at these people and understand. Because I was listening to a song which I was just speaking to Indra just 5 minutes ago. Yesterday while driving car, by luckily I got a song which दुनिया में गम कितना है, मेरा गम कितना कम है. We should get it. I really got inspired by these people. Actually, we have nothing in front of them. To be very honest.
So that's absolutely true. You said it very beautifully. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Wishing you all the best for many more such exhibitions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations for your book.
Thank you.
Really hats off.
We're going to be meeting another artist. We have with us Archana Govt. What brought you here? Why we are practice.
Okay, you started practicing. From when did you think you like art?
Before. My mother taught me.
Okay.
My family taught me.
Okay, you can't hear.
I only did.
You can talk.
I mean, for Kannada.
Kannada. Kannada. I know Kannada. You can tell in Kannada.
What did you feel while drawing this? I like very much drawing. I like very much. My hobby.
Okay. From hobby to profession.
I take a color or anything.
What paints do you use?
All these. And portrait.
You do portraits also.
Just see the realism. I'm just going to pan you through and show you the realism in the paintings. So Archana is also hearing and speech impaired. Primarily hearing impaired, but she can read lips, and that's how she's answering our questions. She says that she specializes in sketching portraits, landscapes and paintings, and she's also into techno arts. This is so beautiful.
Which is your favorite among these? In this. Krishna.
Okay. This is Archana's favorite.
Look at the details. The painting itself gives a very divine feel.
True. Should show this. Aninditha, you should show this.
This is an amazing piece of art. It depicts how pleasant the nature is, how peaceful it could be. The sun rays falling into the water, the reflection of the trees. The details are too good. Amazing piece of art. And she's aimed at sunlight trees. Actually an amazing piece.
You are also very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are now going to take you through to another artist. Okay. We had shown you Mr. Sriha Shukla's painting some time back. Hello. Very beautiful paintings.
What is your inspiration? Watercolor. Paper collage.
This is a paper collage.
What paper?
Look at this. There's so much of symmetry, so much of detailing that is there in every aspect. So it's not just paintings, it's even paper collage that he does.
This is also paper collage.
We had shown this to you a little earlier.
Painting, it is a paper collage. What he's used magazine papers and newspapers to do his painting. It's an amazing piece of art.
Hi, we are from iAsia News, and would like to know how are you enjoying this exhibition?
Lovely. So I know Shravani from like I think more than 20 years now.
Your name, please?
Divya.
Divya. Hi, Divya.
It's a lovely experience, and moreover, we never knew that people with special abilities could do such paintings. So it's an amazing experience. And we bought few paintings also.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. That's
I'm
brilliant.
so grateful to Shravani for inviting us to this exhibition.
Great. Who's come with you?
I have another classmate.
So you'll have friends from school?
Yes, from school, yes.
Which Shravani? Wonderful. Hi, your name?
Spurti.
Hi, Spurti. So, what do you think of today's event?
Oh my god, I can't believe that she's done such a successful art exhibition with all her efforts. I'm very happy about that.
Great. So, how have you seen Shravani grow as a person and as an artist?
She is like so enthusiastic and never out of energy.
And that constant smile on her face, it's like, it motivates us also to do something like this.
Yes,
She's still smiling, so amazing.
Always thinking of new things to come up and she's amazing. An inspiration to all of us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much. Do go ahead and enjoy the exhibition. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you everyone for being here live on iAsia News today, and we will be back tomorrow where we will be talking to street artist Vilas who will be here at the exhibition, and a few more artists who were not here today but who will be in tomorrow. So do join us live again at 11 a.m. tomorrow and enjoy conversations with some artists. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend ahead.
Spend your Sunday with us. Welcome to the second day of Art from the Heart, organized by our superstar Shravani. This is Pragati, and what you see around you is wonderful, splendid artworks by more than 28 artists. And what's the highlight of today is that yesterday the artists collectively managed to sell over 20 pieces of artwork in a single day. Congratulations to all the artists, their family members who supported them through this endeavor, and congratulations to Team Pragati, to Shravani, Padmaja, their family. And today we have guests with us. First I'd like to introduce Vilas Nayak. In most art circles, Vilas Nayak requires no introduction at all. He's very famous. He's a speed artist. He also performs live. So he paints live at various shows, and he's performed in lots of international and national gatherings, including the United Nations General Assembly in New York and Geneva, at NBA playoffs. And he's also performed live in front of the Dalai Lama, in front of many presidents and prime ministers. And another thing I'd like to say about Vilas is that he's raised a lot of money for charity through sale of all of his artworks. And the second guest I'd like to introduce is Shilpa. She's an Indian Administrative Service graduate from 2014. And Shilpa is very passionate about rural employment and rural development. And she is also passionate about democratic, working on grassroots level democracy. And so, welcome to Shilpa as well. Vilas would like to request you to say a few words to our audience.
Okay. Hello everyone. First of all, thank you Shravani for inviting me here. First of all, to look at the artworks of such amazing artists. And so wonderful to meet Shilpa ma'am as well. First time I'm meeting her here today. So I have been actually part of the inclusion, the movement that has been happening in India, and I have hello Anu. So yeah, there are quite a few known faces here, and I have seen some of your artworks already. So I do understand, there are like some great talents out here, and what I believe in, like I started sketching and painting when I was age 3. Yeah, just like any other child, right? They say every child is an artist. How to remain an artist once you grow up is a challenge. So I had that challenge too, but I continued to paint throughout my life. Though I was good in studies, I did work for a couple of corporates. Shravani is also my ex-IBMer colleague, so we worked in the same company together. Same time actually. So when I was working for IBM is when I was going through a phase, introspective phase, where I was asking myself, I was getting good salary, everything was fine, but then my dream of becoming an artist, my childhood dream of becoming an artist was not fulfilled. So I quit my job in 2011 to pursue my passion. So it's been now 11 years that I'm doing this full time as an artist. Of course, it doesn't remain just a hobby. Once you take it up as a full-time profession, then it turns into your profession. But yeah, you have to balance between the creative aspects and the business aspects of the craft as well, right? So when you exhibit an artwork, I'm sure you will realize that, creating something that you like is different, but actually managing to sell that work to the prospective clients is totally different. So from that point of view, I think what Shravani and the entire team of Pragati is doing is something amazing, because I understand, like, I was not able to sell even one piece of artwork, until 2010, until I was part of a reality show. And then I went and I was part of India's Got Talent. Of course, that popularity gave me the edge where I am now able to perform and sell my artwork. But then I think that push is required, and Team Pragati is doing that for all of you, and I'm so happy that all of you are here together, collectively exhibiting your artworks. You know one thing, I'll tell you one, this is actually a joke as well. I have not exhibited my artwork in a gallery till today. Yeah, seriously. I'm looking at all your artworks, not even one art exhibition, not even a solo, not even a group art exhibition. Yeah, so that also tells you the fact that we probably have to look at the art world from a different perspective as well, right? Now, but I am already doing sufficiently well in my field for the last 11 years. But what I'm doing is I'm taking art directly to the people, right? What people see here, obviously in a gallery, is a finished work of art, whereas my attempt is to showcase the art in the making, on stage, while people are watching. I create that art. So I think I really missed performing for all of you today. Shravani did mention about that, but maybe next time, sometime in future, I will definitely bring all my canvas paints and everything and perform live for you. Or maybe one oil painting demo where I can just share my way of painting. There is definitely no right or wrong way of painting. That's what I have realized. I saw Anu working. She works in a very different way. Yeah, because we did one painting together. It was a huge piece of artwork. Exactly, the canvas was broken into two pieces. One side I painted and the other side painted. So it was a wonderful experience for me to understand how artists, we think differently, and creatively we all have our own way of expressing, right? So maybe in future we can do a oil painting demo where I can do a demo, but that would not be the only way of painting because I did attend a couple of workshops in US when I was traveling for shows, and that gave me a whole new way of looking at how we can create an artwork, because my style of artwork was totally different, but looking at the other person creating a oil painting gave me a different perspective as well. So I think that kind of new exposure will take your art to the next level. Once again, I'm after the all the speeches, I'm looking forward to go through all your artworks one by one. I have got my son also here because I wanted him to personally see all of your artwork. So thank you once again, Shravani and team, for inviting me here. I wish all of you the very best. Thank you again.
So a lot of you are standing, and unlike bureaucrats and civil servants who are known for their long and boring speeches, I'll try to keep my English short. So Aristotle once said, the aim of art is not to represent its outward appearances of things, but their inner significance. So art is not what you see, but what you want others to see. So we are going through tumultuous times, I think times of the pandemic, and there is a war that is happening. It's right next to our doorstep, even though Ukraine is so far away. Every time we tune into the TV or watch news on an online platform, it's right there. So there is a lot of frustration, there is a lot of loss of hope, there is so much anxiety, and there is loss of jobs, people's livelihoods are at stake. And I think one thing, events like these, which actually showcase art, I think they can bring hope to society. Artists, again, when we talk about other professionals, people work for their own egos, people work to get power, authority and money. I still believe artists are very, very selfless, because all they want to do is put their art out into the world, to send a message, to create hope, to create joy and beauty, and sometimes even to deliver a message, to just start thinking. So keeping all this in mind, I'm very, very privileged and humbled to be part of this august audience. And even on a Sunday, a lot of you, you're there here. And even I met a few of the artists, very, very, inspiring to the core. And Vilas, again, I've only seen him on TV. And first time I saw him was on YouTube, when he had actually painted the Joker, in Asia's Got Talent. So really, really excited. And in a way, I was supposed to come yesterday, but unfortunately, last minute, I changed it to today. Shravani is a batchmate of mine. We studied together in Christ as MBA batchmates. So I'm really happy to be part of her life and part of her journey. And again, really, really happy meeting all the artists. So let me not be the person in between you and your art. So I'll cut my speech short. All the very best. We need more events like this. And as part of the government, I think, I'm speaking on part of the government also, that anything that we can do to help or support or do any facilitation, we are always there. Thanks a lot.
I'd like to request Shravani's parents to show the guests. Mementos for all the artists who have exhibited their work here, and we'd like to distribute that to them now. We'll start with Jyoti, right?
Jyoti.
Okay, super. That way it might be better for you.
And Shashank. Next is Sheikh Abdullah. Shanti Priya. Rajini.
Good.
Yeah. Anu.
Finally, I'm able to meet you in person.
Rajiv. Archana Aste. Uma Joshi. Sridhar Rangarajan. Nikhil Vyavahare.
Nikhil hasn't come today. His wife is here. This is Nikhil's wife collecting the memento on his behalf.
Adarsh Shetty.
He's come. It's fine, you're looking good. Come.
Chitra.
Guitar.
Sunita.
Sunita has not come, but I think
The memento for Sunita is being collected by her representative.
Aishwarya. Kailash Karyapa.
I think you can come with it.
No, it's okay.
Suman Konma.
Suman.
Anuradha.
Anuradha.
Marsha.
Artha.
Subramaniam Achari. Next, Pranav Nayak. Rohit Nanak. Shri Harsha Shukla.
Kuna. Kuraka. Good.
Neetu George.
Neetu. Neetu's award is being collected by her friend.
And finally we have Ramakrishnan.
Ramanita.
Thank you for taking the class. We would like to request all the artists to come here so we can take a group photograph with the guests. Following which the guests will do a tour of the gallery and meet all the artists.
All the artists will now be gathering to take a group photograph. While they assemble, we're going to take a quick round of the gallery and take a look at some of the paintings. Many paintings got sold yesterday. Almost over 20 paintings got sold yesterday, which was day one of the exhibition, Art from the Heart by Pragati. And today we're going to have the second day, which is the final day of the exhibition. So people in Bangalore who are watching the event live, please do drop by at the Chitrakala Parishad before 5 p.m. and take a look at the artwork, the brilliant artwork by these artists who have special abilities. As we said today, we decided we are not going to call them anymore artists with disabilities, but artists with special abilities. And there's some brilliant artwork that I'm sure will make for beautiful decor even in your houses, in your offices and so on. So please do drop by to come see this beautiful, brilliant artwork and also encourage these artists. That's a heartfelt group photograph that's being taken along with speed artist Vilas Nayak and Shilpa Nag, who is an administrative officer with the Karnataka government, and she primarily is associated with rural development at this point in time. Just see the sheer number of people who have come by to support these artists, their friends, their family, and many other visitors as well, which is right now happening at the Chitrakala Parishad's Devraj Arts Gallery in Bangalore. Going to take a walk through the gallery, seeing a lot of lovely comments coming in. Thank you very much to all of you. This is a painting by Anu Jain. So yesterday Anu had shown us a copy of this painting on her mobile phone. This is a plain art paint where she looked at a real flower and recreated it via art. Anu primarily does a lot of acrylic and poster colors. She can't, as she said yesterday, she can't really do too much of oil painting because her face gets very close to the canvas, and the fumes from the oil paints are not really good for her health. Just going to take a quick look at the gallery.
I didn't get Keerthana.
So yesterday we could not meet with Sri Harsh, so we're going to be talking to him today with the help of our interpreter Shilpa. That's Sri Harsh Shukla. And I see that many of his paintings are oil on canvas. We did kind of walk you through some of his paintings yesterday. And goes on in your mind when you are doing such paintings with so much of emotion and depth?
I used to see so many things like all the flowers blooming and all those I used to take all those things, keep it in my mind and watch all those and paint accordingly. So that place gave me a lot of peace, happiness and the temple, different types of things I see and then I just give it to God. God gives me all that spirit. So I ask, thank God for all what He has given me. Children also, oil painting, and I help and I teach them in the school. I'm going to Paris in the month of July. August will be going to Paris.
So it's live? Sorry. So Srihar says that he's going to go to Paris in July to display his paintings, and what he says is the inspiration behind many of his paintings has been his observation of everything around him, be it flowers, be it trees, be it temples, be it mountains, hills, everything. So all of this has been his inspiration. So he sees them, he stores them in his mind's eye, and then he comes back and recreates them on canvas. So please do take a look at some of his paintings.
By the way, he also does paper collage art as well. These are few of his amazing paintings over here. He calls this one Eagle Flying, and this as mother's love, but the way he depicts painting as a soul of expression is very beautiful. This is a painting which we saw yesterday, an amazing painting which says mother's love to their child is regardless of their disabilities or anything. These are a few of his paintings.
Just take a look at the sheer number of people who have turned out on a Sunday noon to attend this event, and the numbers are only going to keep rising. So if you are in Bangalore and can attend the event at the Devarajar's Gallery of Chitrakala Parishad, please do drop by and take a look at all the beautiful paintings that are on display here, and there are several more that you can even purchase. I'm going to take you through some of the artwork that is on display, which is not just the bigger paintings but smaller greeting cards and so on. There are miniatures and there are also beautiful key stands. Okay. We're not going to be having a chat with Rohit Anand. Rohit's art, if you see, is the Gomateshwara here, which we showed you yesterday. And also this beautiful Kathakali, vibrant Kathakali painting.
From how many years have you been painting?
1992 I have been painting.
You have been painting. And what do you feel when you did this painting? What did you feel while painting this?
Happy.
Happy?
Yes.
Very happy while you paint. You like painting?
Yes. But in only this I did not paint and I only colored it with rotary pens. Rotary all color pens like this.
Okay. And that one is a painting?
Yes, this is a painting.
Okay. What kind of colors have you used in this painting?
Acrylic paint colors.
Acrylic paints.
You tell them about that painting.
Tell me something about this painting.
This is one painting about my Shravana Belagola trip which I had gone with my parents, with my sibling and with all my maternal uncles and all.
Nice. You enjoyed the trip?
Yes, I enjoyed the trip.
And inspired from that you made this painting?
Yes.
And how long did you take to do this painting?
3 months.
3 months.
Can you explain what are all that? Who are these people?
Who are these people?
This is me, this is my mother. This is my one brother Nitin.
Okay.
This is my mother.
Okay.
And there, those people?
This is me eating my lunch from one very big leaf. This is me and this is my maternal uncle Arvind Mama's hand.
Okay.
Huh? This is train. Train.
You went by train?
Yes. Yeah.
The way these people depict their own feelings through their paintings is completely mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rohit. It's a wonderful painting of yours.
Okay, you are most welcome.
Which is your favorite painting among your paintings?
This one.
That one, the Kathakali one?
Yes.
Nice.
Why?
It depicts the vibrant colors and...
Why do you like that more than this?
Because I think it is very easy for me to only color with only rotary pens, like a color with color pencils.
I like this.
I know it's very deep.
Because I understand the painting. I had gone there with him. The emotions behind that. We enjoyed right from that region. Getting down from the train, we took that vehicle to reach the base of the hill. From there, he climbed up the mountain. My cousin was
it's completely his whole
holding
day.
his hand. My younger one. So we were sitting on the way, refreshed ourselves, had lunch there. And how the statue looks from down the base of the hill to the detailed one nearby. So I know the entire emotion behind this.
You can see that the small head over there is how the statue looks from the base of the hill. And this is a detailed way of
full
the statue.
family value, siblings love, cousins, affection, everything.
This is basically the basic look of how we explain a painting, how we explain a trip to somebody just in a painting. Correct. Just in a photograph, it's a whole story altogether. Amazingly beautiful.
So I feel he shows the closeness also.
How was he with his parents and everything. Very beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, and please do keep making more such beautiful paintings. We'll come and see them.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
We have the chief guest interacting with the artists and taking a look at the paintings. There with us are Vilas Nayak, the speed painter, and Karnataka Administrative Officer Shilpa, who are interacting with the various artists here today at the Chitrakala Parishad's Devraj Art Gallery. Let us have a quick chat with Sravani Ramachandran, who has curated this beautiful exhibition, Art from the Heart. Hey Shravani, so How's been the experience from yesterday to today?
Oh, it's been super positive, you know. I was, of course, expecting a good response, but this is very, very overwhelming. It's so good to see so many people coming in, and the best thing is the artists are so happy. It's really good to see the artists being so happy. So the purpose is served, so mission accomplished for me.
Fantastic. Time to celebrate, but what has been the general feedback of visitors coming in between yesterday and today?
Oh, they find it extremely inspiring. The very fact that, you know, these people, despite their challenges, they've kind of used art as their medium of expression. Many of them are really bowled over by their artwork, so it's been extremely positive, and that kind of gives us the impetus to kind of make the reach much better for the upcoming years. Yeah.
Great. So when can we see 2.0 of Art from the Heart by Pragati?
2023 for sure, but may perhaps during the course of the year we can arrange for something, not necessarily wait for the year to be done for us to have another exhibition. Maybe we can team up with some of the artists and do something. Maybe get a Vilas night to kind of do a live painting or something. I don't know. Let's see. There are a few ideas. Let's see how we can.
Wonderful. How has the response for the sales been as of now?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah. The first day itself we had 20 plus works sold. Today I'm really hoping we have more. Because for the artist, ultimately that is what matters. And I'm really hoping we have more. And yeah, like you're aware, we also have the works put up on the Atypical Advantage page. So for those who cannot come over here, but hoping they can purchase it over there, we'll be sharing the links with everyone again. So yeah, that's.
So we will be posting the link on the chat from where you can pick up the paintings. You can purchase the paintings online. And thank you, Shravani. All the best. And we're going to go around and show more of your art gallery. Take a look at some of the paintings again. You did take a look at some of this art yesterday. And that's Ramakrishnan, our star artist. We're going to be speaking with a few more visitors to the art exhibition today in a few moments. As we take you around. Just going to do one quick round and show you through some of the artwork. Hi, we are from iAsiaNewsMusic, and I would like to know how's the experience been at the exhibition.
Yeah, it's a very different view for us to see all those differently able people to have this much talent. I am seriously inspired by this.
Great, thank you. Let's walk around and meet with a few more people who have come in for the exhibition. Hi, we're from iAsiaNewsMusic, and we want to know how's your experience been at Art from the Heart?
It's been a lovely experience. We had a great time. I run a school called Sense Kaleidoscope. So my students are here exhibiting.
Right.
We set up paintings on their own. They were very excited. This is my son, for instance. There's Adarsh. Very excited to take the award and be part of something like this. After such a long shutdown with COVID, it's very refreshing to come and meet people.
Hi.
So yeah, so we're very happy.
Thank you. There's a very beautiful painting of a dancer that has been put up. I'm just going to kind of take you through there and show it to you. You can see. Yes, please tell me, Aishwarya.
If you see it in negative mode, you can
Okay, look at this.
I've drawn the negative one.
So, what do you call this kind of art?
Invert art.
This is invert art, and if you can see, may I hold your phone?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. And just take a look at this. I think this is brilliant, and this is the kind of art that all of us need to encourage more and more every day. And this is the artist who has done this beautiful piece of invert art. Thank you, Aishwarya. We do hope to see a lot more of such art from you. And this is another beautiful painting of a Bharatanatyam dancer, also by Aishwarya.
So this is split art, which is completely done by dots.
Oh, you've done it with the dots.
Yes, micro pen.
So Aishwarya, among all these different art forms, I see that you've done a lot of different art forms, right? Which is your most favorite?
Most favorite, since I like to do something different. So invert art is my favorite.
Okay.
And everyone gets surprised, and it's like magic for them. And moreover, it's new to them also. So that is my favorite.
How did you get this idea of doing an invert art?
I'll be going to a lot of exploring in invert items. So yeah, it's new also. It will be more explosion as well. So that is my favorite.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to get the first one right?
First one, I did another one, that is lamp. It almost took only 5 hours, that's all.
5 hours?
For this I took almost 3 days.
3 days you took. Okay. And how did you get this idea? Where did you see it for the first time?
Instagram.
You saw it on Instagram. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. Apart from this, which is among all these displays that you have put today, which is your most favorite?
Yesterday was my favorite, but it's sold.
Which one was that?
Ganesha.
Oh, the Ganesha one. Okay.
It's sold. Now today is invert art is my favorite.
Today invert art is your favorite. So if there's anyone out there who would like to purchase the invert art, we will be sharing the link from where you can purchase it as well. If you want to beat the visitors, before they purchase it, yeah, we're going to take another look of the invert art. So if you want,
it can be from any food. There's no specific spoon or anything. It's just filtered.
Okay. So if any of you want to beat the visitors and purchase this quickly, please do click on the link that we will be sharing in a few minutes. Hi Varsha.
Hi.
Yeah. So a lot of lovely paintings that we see. So all of these, if you can just see, just see the vibrancy of colors that are there. So Varsha, you do a lot of oil paintings and
acrylic painting, watercolors, oil pastel.
Okay.
Sketching and watercolor. Ice cream, stick. Yes. Stick only I did water painting.
Okay, she says that she's done this painting with an ice cream stick.
If you can just take a closer look at it, you'll find there's a lot of texture to it, which usually doesn't come very easily with watercolors. So, did you use the dry paint method to do this? With the dry brush method? Beautiful.
It is a dreaming song, Saraswati. Imagining flash, it is Saraswati song.
This is the painting of a singer who is imagining about Goddess Saraswati while she is singing.
And a huge flower vase painting which is already sold.
This is oil.
Okay, this is an oil painting.
Yes. It's oil pastel, reflections.
Right. When did you start painting, Varsha?
When I was small, I started like a third standard. I want to show it the Shilpa that I got this first time. I'm happy it is art exhibition.
So, how often do you paint? Do you have like a set schedule that in a day I will paint?
Only self. I'm trying to practice at beginning, then it's better.
Okay.
Have you been have you had coaching for painting till now?
I had participated in different drawing competition. I got many awards
prize certificate like first prize, second prize, convocations.
So you have not gone for any classes?
No.
It's just self-taught?
Yes.
Amazing.
I think many of the artists here at the Art from the Heart are self-taught.
Let me take you to the art, some beautiful artwork. And here we can see the chief guest interacting with the artist and trying to buy their paintings.
What is not easy to create.
In a few moments, we will be having a conversation with the chief guest for the valedictory function today. That is speed artist Vilas Nayak and Karnataka Administrative Officer Shilpa. While we wait for them to finish with their interaction with one of our artists, we're just going to kind of pan you through the gallery and show you how the gallery is getting filled up by the minute with artists and art lovers. We are from iAsiaNews, and I want to understand how do you find the part of the gallery that you've already seen, and what were your expectations when you came in, and how has it matched with or gone above and beyond?
No expectations. I think, I just want, and like I was mentioning in my address also, I think we've been constantly working 24/7, and not just as, people from civil society organizations. Everybody has their own share of, monotony and, these last few years. I think it's a very, very fresh, welcome change and very inspiring to meet all the artists from all age groups. Many of them are very young. They have traveled far and wide. They've come here. I met artists from Assam. I met artists from Maharashtra, all across the country. They've come here and offered us this beautiful artwork. And I think that is their gift to us. And really, I think I must congratulate Shravani and the team Pragati. I think who created this vibrant platform. So this is amazing for networking, pure discussion amongst themselves and all that, meeting each other. And Vilas is also here, added attraction meeting them. And I really wish them all the best, and anything, any e-commerce platform on which, these artworks are sold, definitely I would like to be promoting that as well.
So you have been working in rural development for a long time. Do you think something can be done at, by bringing the artists from the rural areas? I'm sure there's a lot of talent that's still there as well. Like I was in conversation with Dr. Gogh yesterday, and we were talking about how we can bring in a lot of talent again from the rural areas and enjoy the products that we do and market on a more global scale. So do you think that something can be done, or can we take such exhibitions into the rural areas and, encourage such artists as well?
So basically, artists like any other people, of course, they do it from their heart and they, but everybody has a right to livelihood. So definitely, showcasing of works and, even, getting something out of them. And marketing of works is also very, very important. And not just painters, but other traditional artisans as well. Already there is a scheme in government called the National Rural Livelihood Mission, where there is a project Asmite. So there, the state government is working with a lot of artisans, including women artisans across the state, to actually create a platform for showcasing and selling of the product. Definitely, I think today, now that I'm here, I'll take this idea back to Asmite and make that part of it as well, so that people get more visibility and more market.
Great. Thank you very much for your time and do enjoy the lovely talking to you.
Hello ma'am, this is my Invert Art, which are drawn the neck.
That was Shilpa Nayak. They are viewing Aishwarya's favorite Invert Art. That takes a lot of time to draw and build because you need to understand how it works at the beginning and you need to draw it the right opposite. She's done it with the color pencils. An amazing form of art. Artists these days are inspired by internet and they have been continuously doing a lot of art. This is a beautiful art of Uma Joshi. She's done the musical instruments and we can see that a lot of art pieces are being sold. The crane one has already been sold. And here in a moment we'll be interviewing today's chief guest, Mr. Vilas Nayak.
I'll post that.
Hi Vilas, from iAsiaNewsMusic. So you are an artist par excellence yourself. So how do you find the art over here?
Actually I have been invited here as a guest to hand over the mementos and perhaps give a inspirational speech. But I think as guests we are the ones who are being inspired, just by attending and seeing the work of the artists here, especially people with disability. The idea that we have in our society, I think these kind of exhibitions will go a long way in dismantling those beliefs and creating more awareness and driving this inclusion movement. So hats off to Team Pragati and Sravani especially for actually starting this movement. I think as an artist I understand how difficult it is. One is to pursue your passion, but second to take it to the next level and be able to sell your artworks and to your clients. So I think Team Pragati is actually helping artists connect with the prospective buyers. I think that's very, very important. The business aspect of art is as important as the creative aspect. That's what I believe in. And fantastic job. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We will now be leaving all the guests to walk around the exhibition and enjoy the exhibits. We're going to take a quick walk around the gallery once again and meet with a few more guests before we bid adieu, and hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. We are from iAsiaNewsMusic and we wanted to understand how are you enjoying this exhibition and how has it inspired you?
One of our friends' paintings.
Okay, who's your friend?
Shravani.
The host is Shravani is your friend.
Colleague.
Yeah, okay.
Colleagues in IBM actually.
Wonderful. So how are you enjoying this?
Very nice.
Any difference that you found?
Many are there.
Hard to find out one.
There's many, and there also outside also it was very nice paintings. And the top. Squirrel one.
Yes. Very good.
And of course, she is an inspiration for all of us.
All the artists have good talent.
We've been associated for almost 6 years. That's the time she joined IBM. Since then, her attitude and things has been definitely an inspiration for all of us. So, she can do something. Yeah,
very happy to know about this. Thank you very much. You enjoyed this. Thank you.
And that was today's validation session of the Pragati Art Gallery at Chitrakala Parishad in Bangalore. People who are in Bangalore, please do drop in to visit this beautiful art of people, all the artists over here. And I thank all the viewers out there to be there in the session and hope to see you all soon. Thank you.